Hello, here's my vlog for the 16th of December 2023. It's Saturday at 4:02 p.m. And I got up yesterday, like when I started working, I think it was kind of like right before it got dark. I'm like kind of like nocturnalized. So, yeah, for a long time, I think I'm gonna lie down. I'm on number 22, halfway through 22, working on like halfway through 9 of 22, which means I have to get to 96, and I think this was like my second day. I started on 13, so I was gonna go until Monday, and then I was going to clean up the place and try to get a roommate. And then I'll see like how many of these a week I can expect to do. When I was doing it before, I think it took me 2 weeks to do just 1 through 4 to the bottom of 100. And so, but I'm having to start from the beginning. And when I was doing 5 through 20, it was taking like, I was maybe doing like 20, yeah. I don't know. But if I do one a day, I can get done in, I guess, 8 days, so maybe like a week and a half or 2 weeks, maybe by the end of the year. Let's see if I can get done with that. And then I'll get going on the 40,000. I was thinking if it was even necessary to do the, put the numbers on, but you know, it makes it better, so I think it's worth it. Yeah, I'm really tired. I think if I lie down, I can get to sleep. I definitely want to like lie down just to take a break from work. So I was listening to Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire. Can't remember how many days I've been doing it. A couple days. I mean, I'm like a third of the way through. I'm on chapter 21 of 71. I think, no, 24 of 71. Julian. So a lot of the book is actually late Decline, like the Byzantine. So, yeah, I've been taking lots of notes, hitting the note and writing it down on a lot of interesting things. He has a lot of good information about the economics. You know, you can trace the whole fall, like everything that happened. All the little steps that it took. So I'll put that into my timeline. And, you know, you could make it like a formula. Anyway, I came up with this idea. Well, basically, okay, so what I did today, I went over to my mom's house this morning. I didn't want to hang out with her. And, like, not wanting to hang out with her. She called me yesterday and wasn't being so aggressive. It was just kind of like, just trying to help me out, but reminding me to clean my place. But, yeah, anyway, I went over there today because she owed me money. She accidentally charged my credit card for her carbonite, $89, and I wanted to get a check. And then went over back and had an energy drink. Got an energy drink. Man, having trouble talking because I'm tired. I had this idea, this historical thing to do. I think I want to do it like make it a page on my site. But it's a way of looking at history, a new way of looking at history. And that, and it's a way to also, you know, it's my little ferret. It's a way to make history movies, history shows, and tell history stories and interpret history. So so you study history in reverse. So instead of just reading history passively and then getting the stories, what you do. And I guess if you get really high or get super creative, it helps. But You imagine ridiculous situations in your head, just out of the blue, that would be funny or it'd be crazy, and then you try to find the situation in history where that actually happened. Because so many different things in history happen, and we do have a lot of, historical stories that you could get some relevance. You could get pretty close to every one of the most ridiculous situations you could possibly think of. Like for example, in like the mid 1600s, in some town in Germany, I can't remember what town it was, but although their bread went rotten because something happened, it got wet and it got rotten, and so everybody was tripping on the acid from the bread, and they didn't know why, and they went crazy and like shut the rest of the world off, and had it turned into like a big cult and just random stuff like that. Lots of different. So yeah, like if you could, I don't know, get into a mindset or set up a page and then just fill it. All these categories and fill them in with all these ridiculous situations. You could find. Yeah, my memory's not working so well, but like for example, the all these archetypes, like the emperor who usurped the emperor because he was just from nowhere, came from nothing, and just because he was super good fighter and athletic and personality and big, and then he usurps, becomes emperor, and then kills off anybody who knows of his real past, but because he's such a brute, they kill him anyway. Well, that was Maxentius, and anyways, so that's something I'll do eventually. So I was pretty much only listening to the book today, so just zooming through it, and I can't remember anything else that I was watching. I'm like really tired, so my memory is like shutting down. Yeah, I don't recall watching any or listening to anything else. It was just the book, maybe a little bit of music, and yeah. So we'll just see how far I can go until Monday morning, and I lost track of how many weeks I've been doing this. I'm kind of in the void right now, smoking a shitload of weed. I got 2 ounces for Black Friday, so I can just smoke as much as I want. And I think this will maybe last me the rest of the month. So I'm out of money. That keeps me moving. I just have to keep moving. So anyway, when I'm done with this, I could be working on this for a while though, because I keep making mistakes with the numbering, and if I can do 10 a day, that's 2,000, like 10 of these numbers, because it's 20 each, and that's a lot. Like I was doing 2,500 and 3,000 at my most on the other one, which was faster. So, then the 40,000 will take a long time. So I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at another 2 months or something. Definitely will have gotten a new roommate by then. I'm gonna to focus on trying to do all that on Monday, and then get going on this again. But when I'm done with it, I think I'm going to link as much of the Googler stuff as I can, and then go on the page counting. But yeah, I was actually thinking to myself today, like goals, or how long my prediction. Yeah, and in 1 year, I'm going to be in the same situation at the end of next year, and at the end of 2025, at the beginning of 2026. 2 years, I think I'll still be in the same situation as well, where I'm just like scrambling around trying to finish stuff, and I haven't really finished anything, pretty much as I am now. So I think between 2 and 3 years from now, that is when there's going to be a possibility to get to a stopping point. And as soon as if I do have like a physical crisis where I feel so sick because my feet feel like they're getting gouty, like puffing up, and my ankle injury came back. What I'll do is renovate my whole apartment for exercise. Because there's a whole nother, like, I even bought all this stuff. I've been accumulating it. And there's a whole nother, like, couple of months of work that I could do to set this, to make, attach the things that I bought, set up all the different cages for animals that I want to get later on, whenever I have the time and money, but mostly time. Like, when I'm working on my website like this, I really don't have time for anything. Sometimes I regret buying that Savannah monitor, but it doesn't take any time to take care of any of these animals. It's just the money. And the Savannah monitor so far isn't costing that much because he hasn't really started growing yet. But yeah, I would not want to have any kind of maintenance going on right now, because I'm just so focused. So yeah, anyway, so that's my vlog for the day. My brain isn't really working that well. I think I may have been up for like almost 24 hours again. My schedule is kind of off. Like, I think yesterday I slept a little bit more than normal to get caught up on sleep. And so now I'm getting ahead, and so but like my mom likes to say, it's not healthy. But I don't think there's anything unhealthy about having an irregular sleep schedule, or even having deprived sleep. What's unhealthy is when you're having deprived sleep when your body wants sleep. You know, if you have deprived sleep but you're not sleepy, it means your body doesn't want sleep. And it makes sense that I could stay up forever because I'm not getting exercise, so it's not like I'm using energy. And so the unhealthy thing is the lack of exercise. And so I'll have to, but I'll know when I have to get exercise because like I have to. I don't feel good. I won't feel good, but I still feel okay now. So yeah, I was thinking about not talking to my mom in general for like the next couple of months, because she's been annoying me, but also because I want to, I need to get done with this, I need to get done with it before it becomes tedious and I start wondering what the hell I got myself into. And it's such a big project, it could sneak up on me. So, I'm glad that I have these big books to listen to on the computer. Even the computer freezes with the big book, Decline and Fall, so I have to shut down the program and play it again. Or maybe it's just because I've been listening to the book for too long. But anyway, I did it 2 times. 14, 20. All right, that's enough talking. That's my vlog for today. Tomorrow, when I get up and do tomorrow, I'm going to see if I can do all of the 20s in tomorrow. So that'll be like 7.5, because I'm on halfway through 22 now. Yeah, and then maybe the next day I could do 10. So if I can do 10 a day, yeah, then I can get done in like a week and a half. Or by the end of the year, I'm not gonna do I'm not gonna do holidays this year. Not gonna hang out with my family because I already hang out with my mom all the time, and I don't want to hang out with her anymore. But I think she said something about how she wanted to take me shopping, so maybe we'll do that one day. But so yeah, I'm gonna push through and try to get done with this one by the end of the month, by the year, month/year. Okay, talk to you tomorrow.